Arise. I.S.O. Please reset the method of authentication for Kdot. I am not a teacher. This is my own, an insignificant student, Aaron I.S.O. notes. A friend of mine recently sprained her wrist from doing lots of gymnastics, and I was receiving lots of voice messages. This experience inspired me to use voice control on iPhone and voice access on Windows to run voice commands through AI agents in Copilot Studio, creating a more intuitive and hands-free way to work. As a student, my aim is to make money without spending any. So I made use of the 30 days trial of Microsoft 365 Business Premium and the 30 days trial of Copilot Studio, whether it be testing Azure Tenant, Intune, or M365 Copilot AI. I make do with the time that I have. To make the AI agent, I go to copilotstudio.microsoft.com. This is where you can manage your AI agents. In this video, I'll be creating an AI for IT department, which I'll be calling I.S.O. Most companies make use of paid third-party API to do actions like Reset MFA, multi-factor authentication. There is also other actions like reset password, where the AI asks the user which mail needs to have a password reset on the other mail that can receive the password. I'll be redoing the Reset MFA for free, so I'll be using Graph API. To use the Graph API, I create an enterprise application in Azure, and I give it the necessary rights to perform the action Reset MFA. Then I generate a client secret, and I note down the tenant ID, client secret, as I'll be using them in the workflows of the AI. Essentially, instead of logging in Azure and resetting the MFA myself manually, I create an application that would be accessible by the AI. Every AI agent have what we call topics, and essentially they are workflows. For example, you can create a topic that would send someone a mail if you send a specific message to the AI. For my AI, I ended up creating 4 topics total for now. I created the topic end conversation so that if you send the message exit or quit, the AI will end the conversation. This topic is to store the values of global variables like tenant ID, client ID, etc. This one is for the action Reset MFA, where I use the global variables and Graph API to actually run the action. So if you send the message Reset MFA to the AI, this specific topic would activate. The fourth topic is to simply introduce my AI at every start of conversation. You can chat with the AI agent in Teams by simply going to Channels, Teams, and Microsoft 365 Copilot and clicking on See Agent in Teams. You can share it with other users by clicking on Availability options. After sending the trigger phrase, the AI will then ask for the user's email that needs to have their method of authentication deleted. The AI will then use the Azure application to authenticate and check if the user currently has a method or not. If it does have a method, then the method gets deleted. If no method is found, then the AI simply sends a message to say so. That's pretty much it. Instead of manually writing the user's email every time, I created a topic that has a trigger phrase and variables specifically for Kdot. This is very manual and not that good of an idea. It's just an experiment for now. I made use of the vocabulary functionality in my iPhone's voice control setting, so it's actually fitted to my own voice. And I also turned on the accessibility shortcut. You have the same functionality in Windows through voice access. To prevent the AI from touching VIP accounts, I simply added the VIP's email into the topic and conversation. This means that if someone tries to reset MFA of Stark at lethimcook.fr, the AI will end the conversation. My aim is coexistence with AI, the same way we share and learn from different cultures in our world. AI can help us grow, not replace what makes us human. The best advice that I follow myself once a month is to break it all and rebuild it all back again and again. Once a month, I reformat my PC and I put everything back together via PowerShell. Once a month, I break my lab tenant and I do everything again, whether it be creating Copilot AI agents or Intune full cloud autopilots. I'm still learning in my 6th cycle, and I still will be in the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, and so on. Repetition is simply the mother of learning. Everything I showed so far remains manual, but I'll figure something out towards the end of this cycle or in the next. For the next video on AI, I plan on doing an AI agent for HR department, focusing on frequently asked questions like, currently, how many paid day offs I can submit to my boss, and so on. If you're looking to get started with IT or AI, feel free to check out some of my notes at memo.apescasio.fr. For professional inquiries, I'm him at Pescasio.FR. For personal inquiries, you can get in touch with me through Discord, Instagram, Twitter, at him Pescasio. Thank you for your time.